You said that you told me yesterday that you'd fight anyone from 154 to 168 pounds. Who do you have in mind?
Seriously, it doesn't matter who next. I'm ready. I'm stay here. I'm in America. I'm happy now. I'm ready now.
Would you fight anyone from 54 to 68?
Yeah, everybody.
Anyone?
Of course, anyone. Yeah.
Oh boy. Saul Canelo Alvarez is ripping into Gennady Golovkin right now. Basically, he's got a quote of the day on Gennady Golovkin for the past 3 days now. And this is what he had to say. Headline: Canelo smiles. Lara's been calling out Triple G. Golovkin won't fight him. What? What? Who has been saying that shit for the longest time? LDBC. LDBC has been saying this shit for the past year. Golovkin has been ducking Erislandy Lara. We haven't been saying that Lara would beat Golovkin, although it's a completely different style and a completely different type of makeup in terms of opponent selection for Golovkin. Golovkin's never been in there with someone as slick, as smooth, and as accomplished as an Erislandy Lara. He's been through the Cuban amateur system. He's beaten world-class competition time and time again. He's the elite in Cuba. He's number one at junior welterweight or middleweight. So that's Erislandy Lara. He's a fucking enigma. He's the most, even almost too patient of a boxer, but he's ultra patient, also ultra savvy, and he's got a wicked left hand that can take anyone out. Look what happened to fucking Angulo. Completely took him out of the fight with his big left hand, and just took his eye out. Straight up and down, he took his eye out, and he made a guy like Alfredo Angulo quit. That's Erislandy Lara. In fact, I think that after that fight, he's been ducked by, I'd say, 80% of the top guys. No doubt about it. I think that fight really opened a lot of eyes. And yeah, shout out to Canelo. He did take on that challenge head first, and he came out on top. Although controversial decision, he did come out on top. So this is what Canelo had to say. Erislandy Lara is one of the names out there at 154-pounder, a great fighter that I fought. He's a great fighter. He's been calling out Golovkin, and Golovkin isn't taking that challenge. And he's a great fighter. Lara would give Golovkin a lot of problems, Canelo said. And shout out to Boxing Scene for the information. Canelo also said, now this is where the bullshit comes in, because he says right away, 154 pounds is my weight. I gotta call bullshit on that, but okay, that's what he said. I'm taking care of my career step by step, and I'm going in the direction I'm going, the direction of my career. Not in the direction of any other fighter right now. It's 154, and eventually I'll get there. But I'll be at my pace and in my time, because it's my career. I don't prepare myself for a specific fighter. I don't choose a fight to prepare myself for another fighter. I prepare myself to fight. I prepare myself for myself. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Anyways, Golovkin, in and of itself, his team has said a lot of hypocritical shit. And it makes him look bad, especially when his team, 100% of the time, tends to look down at an Erislandy Lara fight when he's already been on pay-per-view, and to date, it would be his biggest fight in terms of his toughest and most accomplished challenger. He is much more accomplished than his whole resume. Arislandi Lara. So that says a lot in and of itself that his team wants no part of this man. So that's not me talking. That's Tom Loeffler. That's Abel Sanchez talking. So if you want to criticize Golovkin, look no further than his trainer and his promoter, who constantly make him look bad in the media by saying he's willing to fight anyone from 154 to 168. Golovkin said it himself after the Gregor's Proska fight, and you know what? He's been avoiding guys like Arislandi Lara. Plain and simple, Canelo's absolutely right about this. And you know what? Someone's fucking really pissed off Canelo about this whole Golovkin thing because I'm sure he's getting a lot of criticism from his own fans, and right now he's digging some dirt on Golovkin right now. He's letting that shit out. So, anyways, E King fight news, man.